Hey, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about Queen Serenity, and there are so many theories that are spun about her because you only know like really simple information. So, if you read the manga, if you watch the show, and if you see the new version of this, then let's see if we can figure out some of these mysteries together. Now, I will admit that I have not read a lot of the manga. I'm still reading it, I'm still learning about it, and that I'm always learning about Sailor Moon. There's so many different things to look at, plus, you miss so many information. I have created the blog post about this. I have also attached a link in the blog post from where I got the main parts of my theory spinning. So go check that out if you need more information, and then do some own research because you may have your own theories to be spun about it, and who knows what you'll come up with. And then you can comment below on the YouTube channel, or you can comment on the blog. Let's see what everybody could come up with. But first, I'm going to explain that I'm going to be talking about 3, maybe 4 different things that I came up with. So let's get started. So the first one that we're going to be talking about is her age. There's a lot of theories spun that she is a representation of the moon goddess. And she also doesn't seem to be aging a lot. You see her in her very regal, silver dress with her bow and her long silver hair with her buns on top. And then when you see her in her holographic form, it looks like she has wings. She still looks like she hasn't aged at all. So, in one of the theories that I read on the link that is attached, she's 18. I mean, would explain a lot about how she hasn't aged, the way she looks, and also to point out that she has multiple different hair colors and many different scenes that you see her in. So that is one of the first theories that I brought up, is the fact that she doesn't really look like she's aged. She is looking like she is 18 years old, and that she could be a representation of the moon goddess herself. And that brings into the other factor that we are going to be discussing in next. The next point that I would like to point out in this entire thing is we don't know who her real father is, Usagi. We know that Queen Serenity is her mother, and we know that in her Earth form, down on Earth, she is a daughter of the Tuscanos. Again, I'm not trying to butcher their names, but Kenji is her father down on Earth. So, in the link and other theories that I've saw or read about, they have come up, she's a star-crossed lover. She wasn't born on the Moon Kingdom. She was born in a different galaxy, and she got pregnant with the guy that she was in love with. And because it was a big whole thing and they couldn't be together, she ended up running away to the Moon Kingdom to have her baby, and hence why the Silver Millennium has started on the Moon Kingdom. The other one that I read is that she did have her baby asexually. So that would mean that... So, the third topic that we're going to be talking about is how Queen Nihilian, again, try not to butcher names. I'm really bad at pronouncing them, but you will find them in the blog post, even if I haven't gotten to them now, in the future. She is supposed to be the total opposite of Queen Serenity. Queen Serenity is supposed to be completely good. She is supposed to be completely evil and in charge of the galaxy and the solar systems and the universe, whereas Queen Serenity really is. Queen Serenity, like I said, she is completely good. So Queen Materia, who gets her power from Queen Nihilia, she ends up coming together, and that's how they try to take over the Silver Millennium and the Moon Kingdom, which in fact, again, Queen Serenity, who is all good, so it's kind of like they're the same thing, but she is to keep the balance, keep the Moon Kingdom and keep the good and prosperity of the galaxy and the solar system. So that is why you would see her. So the last and final topic that I'm going to bring up is that Queen Serenity, in her way of trying to save her daughters, save the kingdom, save the galaxy from evil taking over, even though they had to get reborn altogether in the 20th century, she had to destroy the Moon Kingdom with the silver crystal. I know that is kind of weird if you think about it, but she really did. And as much as she probably didn't want to send Queen Meteria and Beryl into the 20th century with her, but she had to in order to make sure that everybody would find peace and strength and be able to grow and prosper and have a chance at a normal future and to really be able to finish the battle. This is how she had to do it. So she took the silver crystal and she was able to destroy the Moon Kingdom as well as to make sure everybody is able to defeat the evil and bring prosperity to the world. That is why they're all sent to the 20th century. You also will notice that she is able to use the silver crystal from the grave and help push that power through so that Princess Serenity or Sailor Moon is able to defeat Queen Beryl as well. So those are some interesting facts that I found about her. I hope you enjoy.